Hello, guys and dolls. How are you? I hope you are well. Uh, okay. Um, so why don't narcissists change? Let's talk about that, shall we? Oh, I love straight hairs. I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, this information comes from Dr. Carter, and I will try to remember to put his link to his video below the video before, in the information bar, so you can go check it out yourself. And you know that even if I talk about someone else's view, I always put my own view in there, so it's not like I'm just repeating what they said like a parrot. Okay. Okay. All right, so why won't they change? Number one, they have a God complex, okay? That's what Dr. Carter was mentioning. They have a God complex. But in addition to that, they also have a insecurity and shame. Underneath all of that, storming around like a proud peacock showing their ass, underneath all that is shame. So this is all a front. I'm better than everybody. I'm just, strutting around like I'm better. But underneath all that, they're deeply shame-based and deeply insecure. They are addicted to narc supply. And like I told you before, narc supply could be money, sex, a baby, attention, you falling in love with them, a place to live. Those all qualify for supply. When you feed their ego, that's supply, all right? But because they have a small attention span like a child, the supply, their attention, eventually they get bored and they start looking for other people to entertain themselves. Okay? They always cheat. Okay? Their emotions are not balanced by insight. They just do what they want when they want. So they don't have the ability to hold themselves accountable. So they don't go, wow, I was kind of mean when I said that or did that. Why did I do that? They don't know how to do that. They're broken, so they have no clue how to do that. And they have no desire to do that. Whatever they do to you, they feel justified. They're psychologically lazy. Their feet are deeply stuck in emotional quicksand. They don't want to think deeper than the surface, okay? Oh my freaking God, I'm toasty. Hold on. Sorry. Something told me to put the fan on and I didn't, so I'm paying the price. They lack self-restraint or discipline. Again, they are going to do what they want when they want. It does not matter if they know there's going to be hell and damnation for that decision. They're going to do it anyway. And they like to self-sabotage. That's another thing that narcissists will always do. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Always self-sabotage. They can have the best relationship with you and they will do what they can to destroy it. I think on some level they believe that they don't deserve to be happy. And the way they treat other people, they don't deserve to be happy. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're always going to sabotage. That's never going to change. They'd rather fight than change. To them, life is a competition. They're always competing with other people. Hippie likes to show off his vehicle that his parents bought him. And one of my friends, he's had it for 3 years, but he acts like he just got it off the showroom floor. And he loves to tell you how his car is more powerful than your car. Like I said, he's a case study, which is why I bring him up, because he's a perfect example of what we're talking about. His car is better than yours, stronger than yours. Like the engine is more powerful than yours. And one of my friends goes, what is he bragging about? It looks like a family van, like a family vehicle. And I just started laughing. I said, you're right. I mean, it's not like he's got a Lamborghini or something. Wow. Life is a competition, right? So my car's better than yours. My house is bigger than yours. My clothes are better than yours. That's the way narcissists see things. If you go out to the opera and you look really, really good, they're not going to tell you you look good. That's another thing that they don't do. They don't give compliments. And if they do, it's to manipulate you. It's not because they want to give you a compliment. It's because they want to manipulate you and get your guard down to give you this false sense of how much they feel for you and care for you, and they don't. They care for themselves. If you get a compliment from someone else, they get jealous because in their mind, I have to compete with you with everything that I have. I have to compete against you. Even though what you have might be better, in my mind, what I have is better. And it's just absolutely dumb. Women will compete with other women. Narcissistic women will compete with non-narcissistic women. Even to the extent of narcissistic women will copy their female friends. They will imitate her hairstyle, her haircut, the way she dresses, the type of car she drives. They will get that kind of car. I mean, it's really sick. I went out with a friend of mine who has a multitude of mental illness, multitude. And I would doll up when we went to the movies and I'd wear a little bit more jewelry than I normally would wear. And she ended up doing the same thing. She copied my jewelry style. It gets creepy. I've even read stories where a narcissistic woman will compete with her female friend and drop her major and take the same classes that her non-narcissist friend is taking. Just everything is a competition. You get a degree in that, I'm going to get a degree in that. In fact, I'm going to get 10 degrees in that. You don't know you're in a competition, but you find out by the way they talk. Wow. Dr. Carter says they have a poor idea of transcendence. Love. Okay, so transcendence meaning love, honor, greater good of each person. They are too shallow to go past the surface level. They don't have the ability to transcend, for example, into a spiritual realm. Let's see, like, you know how you would see a beautiful day and you're in nature and you just feel this sense of calm and you feel this sense of introspection and you just feel yourself mentally going somewhere else and it's just a beautiful thing. They don't have that ability. What you see is what you get. They can't go past that. They cannot elevate to a higher level. Love, honor, greater good of each person. They're too shallow. They're deeply committed to who they are. It is our responsibility to put boundaries up and to keep them. They tend to regress into childlike thinking, especially when confronted. Yeah. Sometimes they will whine like a child when you hold them responsible. They will do like a kid. What does a child do when you say, did you clean your room? I don't want to clean my room. I told you if you're going to ride your bike, you're going to clean your room first. I don't want to. Come on, Mom. And they just start performing. Narcissistic so-called adults who are stuck in a childlike mentality, they will do the same thing. Why are you yelling at me? I don't talk to you like that. Why are you raising your voice at me? And you're like thinking to yourself, oh my God, how old are you? Really? They will do this. This is what they do. And it's alarming. It's alarming. So chronologically, they're a certain age, but when they talk, they revert back to being a child when confronted. Whew. So, with the sexual aspect of it, somebody online asked if they're sometimes involved with the BDSM culture because the woman that he was seeing is a female narcissist and she's involved with that and she's addicted to sex. And I said, yes, they are drawn to situations that are rewarding to them. Sex obviously brings pleasure and control for doms who are the dominant. The control brings that, they love the control. Dominants love the control. So for those who don't know what BDSM is, it's bondage, dominance, sadism, and masochism. And there's the dominant person who's the person in control. And then there's the submissive who is the slave to the dominant. And yes, they're going to get involved deeply into the sexual culture, into the physical because it brings them pleasure. Anything that brings a narc pleasure, they can fall into that pit, and BDSM is no different. Okay? They also enjoy telling their partner no when they want sex. Okay? They never run out of excuses and reasons. Many times they say they're too tired to have sex. Too tired. Now, when you first get together, they're not too tired because they're manipulating you. All right? They do become too tired, quotation marks, because it is a form of control. So if there's something that you want, you're not going to get. We talked about this over and over and over again. If there's something that you want, you're not getting. You might get it in spurts sometimes, so it leads you to believe that this person cares about what your needs are. They don't. They don't care about what your needs are. They may give you little tiny things as a Scooby snack, but they really don't care about you. And they never will. They care about them. All right? They care about them. So let's not confuse that. What else? I mean, let's say, for example, and it could be small things that they refuse to do, and I have to give them some props. Honey, the list of reasons why they won't do something is longer than the Mississippi River and the Missouri River combined. Their excuses never, ever, ever run out. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. I can't have sex with you because I'm too tired. I'm too tired. They were never too tired when you first met, because they were kicking you into the manipulation mode. You know, I'm going to manipulate you through sex. So I'm going to let you believe that you're going to get it all the time because I think you're irresistible. It's just a matter of time when they stop doing that. And here comes, I mean, I'm a geek, so I know how long the Missouri River and the Mississippi River are over 2,000 miles apiece. One of them is a little bit longer than the other, and I don't remember which one it is. But that's how many excuses they have, over 2,000 plus excuses and reasons. All right? I've known of situations where a woman was being denied sex by her husband. So she either laid right next to him and she pleased herself with her hands, or she got a toy right in front of him. And then all of a sudden, she's getting off and playing with the toy, and all of a sudden her husband's like, hey, girl, hey. And she's like, no, you didn't want none, remember? We don't need your pecker. We don't. There's so many toys out there. There's so many options out there. We don't really need you for that. So don't try to be in control. And with me, I could turn that shit off like a light switch. I can turn my desire off like a damn light switch. So go ahead and play that game if you want to. And yes, I've been down that road before too. The person, another reason they can't tell you this, but another reason they can't be intimate with you is because they've already emptied, especially if it's a man, he's already emptied in everybody else. So he has nothing left for you because they're always cheating. Narcissists will always find a reason to cheat. Always. Always. So just say, I'm just too tired. You know, you always, or here's another one. They will shame you because you want it. What? They will shame you because you want it. You always want sex. Don't you think you're a nympho? Something's wrong with you. I don't know. Maybe you need to go to a doctor, find out why you want it all the time. Something's not right. Are you trying to use sex to cover up mental pain or psychological trauma? Why do you want it so much? So now we're going to shame you for having a natural desire physically. Don't think they won't do that. When all else fails, they'll pull out their emergency excuses. And the emergency excuses, I should say the emergency ploy would be, let me go ahead and shame you for wanting me. Ladies, get a toy. Don't worry about him acting a fool, and reassess your relationship. Because if your partner doesn't want to, there's a reason. A real reason, not the lies they told you, but the real reason. Now I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about my glitter experience. Glitter and narcissism have something in common. You're going to be like, what? Yeah. First of all, I had a horrible experience with my glitter. I'm in love with it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But my skin flipped out. Totally flipped out. So I cannot use it anymore unless I use Physicians Formula, which is designed, it was created by a doctor, a real doctor, who developed hypoallergenic makeups because his wife had lupus and her skin was extremely sensitive. So that's where Physicians Formula makeup comes from. Almay is also a hypoallergenic medicine, or not medicine, makeup that you can use, and I'm going to have to look into that. Is it blingy? As blingy? No. So I want you to look at these. If you want to buy them, by all means, you could. I think I got these on Amazon. It's called Glitters, 24 colors, Glitters eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is what it looks like. It'll be backwards for obvious reasons. And then when you open it up, you're going to be like, what in the hell does this have to do with narcissism? Everything. Okay. Now I want you to look at all the colors. I want you to look at how sparkly, how gorgeous they are. Absolutely beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. Now, what does that have to do with narcissism? Everything. Everything. Because narcissists are glittery and shiny and wonderful, enticing, alluring. Everything that these eyeshadows are, that's what a narcissist is. Sparkly, beautiful, enticing, alluring, addictive. You could pull yourself into the colors and go, oh my God, how beautiful, right? That's what the narcissist is, just like the glitter, pulls you in. It pulls you in. The beauty pulls you in. But it's all an optical illusion. It's all an optical illusion. And for me, it's an optical illusion too, because my skin, I was enticed by it, but my skin said, we're not doing that, sister. Nice try. But I'm going to show you the colors again. How beautiful they are. You can see, I think you could see the sparkle. I don't know. But yeah, see how it entices you and pulls you in, and you're going, oh my God, I love the red. Oh my God, I love the pink. Oh my God, the blue, the royal blue, the light blue. Oh my God. Right. It entices you in. It pulls you in. It seduces you in. But then when you put it, in my case, when you put it on your skin, you have a really nasty reaction to it. Your skin starts itching like crazy, and you're going, are you serious right now? So that's the same thing with the narc. It's going to be beautiful. Your connection's going to be beautiful. You're going to think that this is your soulmate. You're going to think that this is the best thing, that you've been waiting for this person your entire life, and it's all a smokescreen. It's all a smokescreen. None of it is real. So, yes, narcissism and glitter have a lot to do with each other. A lot. Very, very, very pretty. Very, very enticing. You're sliding into the rainbow, but when you're with a narc, you're sliding into the hellhole. Okay? Being with a narcissist, and I've said this online before, being with a narcissist is the same as being locked up for the rest of your life for a crime you didn't commit, and you're innocent. You have life without parole. And you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't commit a crime except for picking the wrong person. So if your partner is aloof with you, if they're having excuses for intimacy, they don't want intimacy, they're not holding your hand anymore, they walk in the door and they barely growl at you, they're like, It's time for you to reevaluate your relationship with them. Something's wrong. And if they don't want to touch you anymore, there's a possibility they're touching other people, or they're on the brink of doing that. If they're a narc, they've probably been doing it the whole time. Just like I've said, if you're married to a narc, you still might be the side chick. What? That ring don't put you at the top of the ladder. Because there's people they're probably banging before they married you. So they put a ring on your finger, but this person, he's been doing this person, or she has been doing this person way before y'all got married. So you have the ring and you exchange vows, but you're still the side chick or the side piece if you're a guy. You're the side piece. because vows mean nothing to a narcissist. You know, a promise before God means absolutely nothing to a narcissist. Zip. It's just a one-day party. That's all it is. And it leads you to believe that they're swearing their heart, their mind, body, and soul, and their heart to you, when in reality it's just a party for them. Because their boredom is still going to kick in. They're like a child. Their mind is frozen at the age of when the trauma started. So their emotional development, psychological development, all of their development has been stunted. That's the reason they go into this little childlike state and they do childish things and respond in a childish way. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you talking to me like that? You know, and you're just sitting there going, what is happening? Now you know. You're dealing with a adult child. So, anyway, yeah, that's the story there. So this is, again, 24 colors. For those of you, it's going to be backwards, I'm sure. For those of you who do not have skin that flips out like I do, these are the colors one more time just to show you. And they're stunning. They're beautiful, but yeah, don't get sucked by the beauty. And when you're dealing with narcissists, don't get sucked into their beauty either, because it's all an optical illusion. Okay? Love you guys. Take care.